Everyone, welcome back to my channel. So last year, the Ashley put out an article telling us about how Cait and Tyler owed more than $800,000 in tax debt. It's $856,800 to be exact is what the couple owes in tax debt. When I look at that number, it kind of makes me almost have a panic attack because I'm like, holy crap, that's a lot. We found this information out last year, but now we're finding out not only that, but they also owe over $7,000 in property taxes. And some of this money has not even been paid from what I'm understanding. Back last year, they were hit with 2 federal tax liens. One was in November 2018, and it was for the tax years 2016 and 2017. That one was in the amount of $535,010.97. And then they received a second federal tax lien the following month for the tax year 2018 in the amount of $321,789.06. So it's 2 separate liens put together, $856,800. And it's for the year 2016, 2017, and 2018. A clerk confirmed that both of the liens remain unpaid. So I don't know, because from what I understood, usually when you get hit with these big tax liens, they will work out a payment plan with you, so you don't have to pay it all at once, but you will pay a certain amount a month. So the fact that the clerk is saying that nothing has been paid, it just makes me wonder why. Now, in addition to the $800,000, they also reportedly owe nearly $7,000 in property taxes on the 2 homes that they own. According to the court documents, the MTV stars owe $3,784.08 in property taxes for their summer 2020 and winter 2020 statements for the home that they live in now, the Octagon house that we see on the show. They purchased that back in 2017 for $220,000. I love that house, you guys. I mean, look at that. Isn't that beautiful? I wish we could get like a tour. Like, I wish Caitlin would go like live on IG, or maybe put up a YouTube channel where they, I don't know, they give us a tour of their house, because I love that house. Now, not only for that home do they owe taxes, but they owe $2,964.23 in delinquent taxes for their summer 2020 and winter 2020 statements for their 3-bedroom, 2-bath home that they own in Sinclair, Michigan. And that was the home that we seen on Team Emoji years ago when they moved into the Octagon house. They let Tyler's sister Amber live there. It was the home that Amber trashed. They owe taxes for that home as well, almost $3,000. Now, the clerk did confirm that they sold their home in Birchville, which was a ranch-style fixer-upper seen on Teen Mom OG, and it sold for $175,000 in October 2020, and it was removed from the liens in November. So I guess from what I'm understanding of this, they actually had 3 liens at one time, but when they sold the home in Birchville, it was removed from the lien because I guess they paid their taxes on it when they sold the house. But they still owe for the home in Sinclair, Michigan, which is the house that Amber trashed, and they still owe their taxes for the Octagon home that they live in now. And you know, we know that Cait and Tyler, they are OGs from the beginning. Tyler makes just as much money as Cait makes, from what we understand. What I've always heard is that Cait and Tyler both make close to like $500,000 per season. So they're making almost $1 million per season. So I'm just wondering if they're going to pay that $800,000 tax lien, and if they're going to pay that nearly $7,000 they have on their property taxes. Because you would think that they would go ahead and do that. You know, like, you would think they would be like, this is serious. We don't want our accounts frozen. We don't want to lose anything. I don't know how it works, but I think they can freeze your accounts. I think they can take everything from you if they want to. But, I mean, $800,000, that's a little bit, obviously, you're not just going to put it, here you go. You're going to have to work out some sort of arrangement. But the $7,000, I would think that would be kind of easy for them. I mean, when Butch was going to go to rehab, they was going to pay all of that. And I can't remember how much they said it was going to be, but they did talk about the price on the show. And I remember thinking, oh, that's a lot. You know, and Cait and Tyler was going to pay that. Thankfully, the facility that Butch went to decided to let him come for free because they were going to get publicity from Butch being there. You know, it was going to be on the show, so it was kind of like a trade-off. Like, okay, we got free advertisement, so don't worry about it. from what I can remember of the show, that's how it ended up playing out. So I'm like, if they were going to pay, I think it was like $20,000 for this facility, then $7,000 for their property taxes. What's gonna pay, guys? You know, I mean, I don't know. 800,000. That's obviously that's a little bit different, but we've been knowing about this since last year, and according to the clerk, she said that nothing's been paid on it, that both liens remain unpaid. So what's going on? I don't know, but I would be scared if I was them. I'd be like, I'm gonna go ahead and get this paid. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if there's a payment plan. The clerk cannot confirm that, of course, but that's what it is, you guys. Along with the $800,000 tax lien, they owe nearly $7,000 in property taxes. You guys leave me thoughts in the comment section below. Make sure you give this video a big thumbs up. And until next time, I'll see you guys later. Goodbye, everyone.